Hey guys, it's Kip from Famous by Friday Pickleball. Got a brand new paddle to review. If you've watched my videos before, I love new technology, anything that's kind of outside the box thinking or stretching the pickleball envelope, if you will. I love that new technology that might become the standard of technology in a few years. It's very exciting when I get my hands on a product like this. So we're really excited to get out and hit this. It is the brand new Hudef HD 6.6 paddle. Structurally, there's nothing like this on the market that I know of. It's the standard 16-inch length paddle, but structurally they've put these large openings down here at the bottom, which should allow this paddle just to cut through the air with ease. Very excited to get out and hit this paddle. A little technology, other technology-wise, it's still the polypropylene core, honeycomb core that we've seen in most paddles. Although Hudef says it's a softer elastic version, we'll see if we can actually feel that. Also, it has a composite fiberglass cover, which is textured. You can kind of feel that a little bit. So we'll see how that does. That should give it a little more power. The fiberglass tends to have a little more pop. So we're just anxious to get out of here and hit this. We're headed through the courts right now. I hope you are too. We can all try this a little bit together. I have a feeling a lot of people will want to hit this just a little bit. The brand new Hudef HD 6.6. We're headed to the courts right now. I hope you are too. Hope to see you there. Have a great day. We will be right back. Good ball. Hey guys, back. Just had a great time hitting this paddle over the last few weeks. The Hudef HD 6.6. What an odd little, fascinating, fun paddle. It's all of those things. It's so different structurally and visually that several people wanted to come over and try this paddle and just hit it. There was a couple people that I had a hard time getting it away from. They just enjoyed it so much. It does a lot of things well. It's just, it's totally different. What it does well is it's very accurate. Its depth is pretty good due to the fiberglass face. The power is pretty good due to the fiberglass face. It's kind of a soft paddle and I kind of wonder if it's that soft polypropylene core that they used, but it's very soft. So third shot drops are very easy to hit. They just kind of drop over no matter where you are. The paddle seems to kind of absorb it and kind of just releases a nice soft ball. It does some things really well. Like I said, it's very accurate. The depth is good. Where it really shines is defensively up at the net, because you can get this paddle through the air so quick. You feel like you can get your hands on pretty much anything. It really can get there that quick. And plus, I'm just gonna go back to the design. It's just so cool and just so different. And I really like that a lot. However, because of this design, being a 16-inch paddle, and so much of the hitting surface is missing due to these openings, it does have some limitations. This small hitting surface, because this has gone down here, the small hitting surface, the sweet spot is pretty tiny. It's available, you can hit it, but if you hit outside it, the ball is not going to go where you want it to go at all. It just doesn't have any power out here at all. It pretty much dies. You've got to hit it right on, essentially, the logo. You better hit it right there. So the consistency is not really where it should be. Because of the sweet spot, because of the hitting surface, all those things are diminished. Now, I also talk about feedback a lot in paddles, and the feedback from this is also pretty harsh. It feels almost a bit hollow. And yes, I know it is hollow because it's a honeycomb core, but it feels hollow. It sounds, and I think the sound, you'll be able to hear it off of the videos. It has you can tell where that sweet spot is. It has just this harsh sound that almost sounds hollow and not solid at all. So consequently, the feedback is really, really rough. The sound's really rough. And I also think that goes into the consistency as well, is just the feedback. It doesn't have that solid paddle feel to where it's going to get all the balls back where they're supposed to go. The things it does well, it really does well. The limitations are the limitations. But still, I have to wonder if this is where paddles are going to go, if this is a design they're going to go with. We saw One Shot try the openings on the sides of the paddle, which those were really good paddles, but it did draw the sweet spot in because of the openings. Selkirk has just absolutely embraced the smiley face. In fact, from the Project 002 to the Project 003, the smiley face has gotten bigger. So they've really embraced it. And I think in their new Vanguard power paddles, the smiley face has gotten bigger. So I have to wonder if this is where paddles are going, to kind of the structural shape they're headed. As the game speeds up, you're going to want to get through the air faster. You're going to want to get, to your spots even quicker. And as the players get better and better, you're going to be able to hit the smaller sweet spot over and over again. This is an exciting paddle. I really applaud Hudef for doing this and trying this. It is a fun paddle. They've got great response on this. I know we did it, just people wanting to try this out and hit it. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to throw a couple more things in here on this, though, that I would be remiss if I didn't say. This does come in 2 different weights. We ordered the lighter weight version, and this comes in at 7.94, which is the higher end of the lower weight version. The lower weight version is like 7.5 to 7.9, I think. The higher weight version is 8.0 to 8.4, I believe. I would almost, if you were going to order this paddle or try this paddle, I would go with the higher weight version just because it gets through the air so fast. I don't think you're going to notice the weight. And I think the added weight may give just those punch volleys a little more punch. You're going to get there a little quicker. The drives are going to get there a little bit quicker, just from the extra mass. I think I would try the heavyweight version or the higher weighted version if you're going to try one. It's worth a try. It's worth. I'm anxious to hear if you guys have tried this or not. The other thing that I wanted to mention is it does come in at $199 US. That's a little high on the scale, but technology-wise, this is so much different than anybody else has. So it's thinking outside the box. It really is. So I understand why it might be a little bit more expensive, but I'm anxious to hear if you guys have tried it. If you know someone that's tried it, if you played with it, I'd love to get your comments. I always love your comments anyway. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on this paddle. And if you think this is where pickleball is going to go, with maybe more openings, I'm just anxious to hear your thoughts on that. But please hit like, please hit subscribe. As always, we'll be back with more content. Really appreciate you stopping by. Get out and play. I hope you're going out there today. It's a great sport. We love it. Thanks, guys.